It's great to have you back. Now, 13-year-old Quinley Wild has written a song to raise awareness around the environment. The Cape Town-based teenager recently launched his very own music video called SOS Save-Our-Soil, where he worked with various local artists. Now, before we speak to Quinley, which I'm excited about, let's take a listen to his song.
My grandmother told me about how the earth we walk upon sees warm. She lives, she feels, and she breathes life into us all. How can we ignore her call?
Sweep deserts from our heart, let's make a new start. We can't eat our greed, but that's what we feed. Hungry people all around on this sacred ground. Can we care for the earth who gave us our birth? This is an SOS to make things better. Gotta join our hands, come together. The earth's our mother, that there's no other. We can heal this land and love one another. Can you tell me who's warm with the forest so gone? When the rivers won't flow, will we reap what we sow with the dry sand?
Well, there you have it. Save Our Soil. That's the name of the song. And of course, Quinley Wild joins me this morning alongside Casey Dolan. Good morning to both of you, and thank you so much for your time. Wow, Quinley superstar. I mean, listen to you with your vocals there. I mean, how proud of you of this song at this moment? How are you feeling about the song?
I'm really, really proud. I'm super excited that we got to do it. It's really cool.
Yeah. And also take me through the concept behind the song, because I know that in terms of, your peers and your classmates, you have been teased, right, for either being vegan or caring too much about the environment. But nonetheless, you thought, listen, I'm still going to have this song and raise and highlight a very important issue.
Yeah, no, like none of my classmates can take me seriously because they see me as like just a friend. Like they don't really respect me in any way like that, so they think I'm always just joking.
But he has come to the fore. He's always been very, very passionate about the environment. So when he knew that the Save Soil movement was happening, he felt so compelled, and he said to me, how is it that he can make a difference in the world? What can he do? And I said, to use his talents. And by using his talents and creating the song, he's been able to reach across the world with the Save Soil song and the Save Soil movement.
Absolutely. And trust me, Quinley, you'll be getting those autographs filled up very, very soon with this song, right? So, Casey, I just want to know, because I'm seeing a couple of familiar faces, some South African artists that have teamed up with Quinley. How difficult or easy was it to get, other artists on board for the song?
Once they actually heard about it, we worked with 5 studios in order to get this done, each studio taking on a small amount of the work, because obviously nobody could do it in such a short period of time. Just completely to take it on, they were very fully booked. So we managed to get somebody like Zolani, who is very passionate about the environment and heard about the Save Soil movement as well. I'm not sure if you're aware, but 45% of Africa is already desertified. So it's absolutely essential that we create living soil. Zolani understood this and loved the song, loved Quinley's vision, and came on board. And once she was on board, it made it a lot easier to get the studios, etc., etc. The Khayelitsha Children's Choir, they were the only people who were paid to do the song, because obviously they are from an at-risk background, but everybody else came on board pro bono, gave their time and their effort to bring life to Quinley's vision and to the Save Soil movement.
Right. And Quinley, what are you hoping to achieve with the song? What message are you sending not only to your peers or to everyone that actually listens to the song?
While the word save soil, make it happen, like we really want to save our soil to like make better food and like
more
Make sure
nutritious
there is
food.
food, yeah.
But also what Quinley did, which is quite amazing, is he created a fundraiser to plant 10,000 trees. Obviously with soil shaded, with organic matter going back into the soil, it makes a huge difference to the soil quality and can revive the soil. So by supporting Quinley's fundraiser, which is in the music video at the bottom, anybody can donate. It's only 10 Rand a tree. And you're able to donate to planting 10,000 trees, and that way Quinley's song will be able to make a huge difference, as well as obviously reaching as many people as possible across the world with the message.
Absolutely. And you know, I was just thinking while we're having this conversation, Casey, that at times, and I'm sure you could concur, when we were Quinley's age, an adult almost told us about saving the planet, it sounded almost boring, like, okay, here comes, you know, the elders and the adults telling us what to do. But when it comes from someone my age, I'm tend to, you know, to be interested and keen and to listen more. Why was it important for you to encourage Quinley to be a part of this movement, to also just ensure that, you know, his peers as well can be a part of a movement, can volunteer, can donate if they can, with a sole purpose of saving our planet?
I think we've seen a massive movement across the world with people like Greta Grunberg, whatever. They have definitely brought to light the fact that the next generation are the generation who's going to be affected. We won't have food in the next 40 to 60 years if we don't fix the soil. That's not necessarily going to affect us as deeply as it's going to affect their generation. So for Quinley, this was incredibly important. It wasn't just me pushing him. When he heard about it, he literally was deeply affected. He's been watching things like Kiss the Ground and these incredible documentaries that are out there. Right. And he felt very, very strongly that he wanted to do something to tell our generation to get it done. Oh, and you mentioning our generation, we had the generation of the ozone layer. If you remember just, you know, a couple of decades back, and that generation took ownership of that. And we don't have that issue anymore. So it's very easy for us. All we have to do is to shift some policies, get organic matter back into the soil, and we can fix it.
Yeah, absolutely. And Quinley, this is just between you and I. Mom doesn't have to know about this. How was it like working with Mommy on this project? Be honest.
It was... no, it was great. No, it was really lovely working with my mom. My mom was really talented in creating the words to the song and actually making it happen. She played a really big part in it, so I'm really happy to have my mom do this.
Oh, you're so blessed. You're absolutely blessed. And thank you so much to both of you for talking to us about this. Quinley, absolutely congratulations to you, you know, coming up with this concept, encouraging other people to save the soil. I couldn't commend you any more for this. And Casey, thank you so much for also speaking to us this morning about this important issue. I appreciate your time. All right, that's